Hi, welcome to Awaken Spirit Wisdom. This is a new moon reading activation, healing activation reading. We have a new moon in Leo around the 18th of August. So I'm just going to see what Spirit brings through. I have already done one healing activation reading, but for some reason Spirit have asked me to do an additional reading. So here we go. The last reading kind of flowed into the new moon activation reading as well. So if those two aren't resonating with you, then I feel that Spirit wants to do another one for those who are on a different energy vibration. So let's see what's coming through. Obviously, energy is fluid, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Right, so I knew there was something. Spirit of the Bear. So this is for those of you who are maybe more on a more spiritual journey. So I'm just going to read that before I pull out the cards, which is not what I normally do, but let's do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to hold the card up without the glare if I can find a way to do that. And I'm just going to read from the book. So the idea is to just look at the card and allow it to activate the healing. So the keywords are retreat, solar effect, strength in vulnerability. The spirit of Bear Mandela brings courage and strength to those in need. It strengthens the mind and the body with the sheer power that only bear medicine can offer. However, Bear also hibernates in the cold season, reminding you to lay low and settle when needed. Bear plays a significant symbolic part in everyone's life, with the key elements of its nature shining through all. Spirit of Bear is a guardian of the great earthly plane and a keeper of the many, many doorways linking the earth with the higher planes. As such, Bear touches every soul on incarnation and throughout their lifetime journey. Bear embodies what I like to call an iron hide, because they are undefeated in strength and power. They can endure the toughest of situations and can adapt to their environment. Likewise, Spirit of Bear has a will that cannot be broken and an essence that is of the earth. Just bear with me, turn the page. With this card, Spirit of Bear is with you. You are being reminded to draw upon the strength and courage that lives within you. Life only ever gifts you with situations that you are ready for and are never given anything you cannot learn or grow from. Which stage of your journey are you at? One's greatest strength lies in the abilities to be vulnerable. So Bear may be signaling for you to retreat to your cave and spend time in introspection. Have you already emerged from the cave with fresh insight and courage, ready to embrace your dreams? Either way, be the leader of your own life. By drawing upon the rich resources of the four elements contained within this mandala, you always have all that you need. So the key elements you can work with in addition to this are the rainbow ray, the 7 main chakras, the 4 elements, universal constellations, divine blueprint, the healer, solidarity, a path to remember, legacy foretold, silence, times past and present, and family. Okay, so for those of you who are on a slightly different journey, you have Bear coming through as your spirit guide and protector. So I do feel that for some of you, you already know you have Bear as a spirit guide, and for others of you, you may want to just allows their spirit to communicate with you and give you the guidance that is wanting to come through. And their energy is very nurturing as well, so you may need to just have some nurture time, or you've been through a difficult situation already and you just needing to consolidate, integrate where you've been, which will then give birth to some new energy and new inspiration over the next month. So just see what else is coming up. Right. So the Sorcerer card has come up in all three readings now. So there's obviously a serious healing activation to the throat chakra going on throughout all the readings. And this is all to do with your authentic, aligning up with your authentic self and clearing the throat chakra. And realigning. And we do have the... let me just get all the cards out first before I go off and talk rubbish. Gosh, okay, they're all flying out. That was a rubbish shuffle. Right, higher self, well there you go, underneath the the spirit of bear. Can't get my words out. Yeah, so desperately needing some time to connect with higher self and with bear spirit. Through that you'll be gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So you have spiritual number 66 coming through. So you've got 6 and 6. You've got 24 and 42, so they're mirroring each other. And then you've got 2 2s as well, so you might want to look up 22. So I feel that for those of you who have come out of a difficult situation, you are going to be coming out. Once you've gone into your introspection with bear energy, you are going to be allowing yourself to shed through all of that negativity that has, occurred as a result of you stepping up and having the courage to get through this life experience. And as a result, there is new, fresh energy coming through. So there is healing coming through from Spirit to help to clear away all that old stuff, because you've graduated, you've learned your lesson, you've achieved it, however you want to word it. In this introspection time as well, there is a healing and a clearing, not just physically, but I feel emotionally and also on a soul level. So I do feel that for some of you, this has been a major soul lesson completion. We have the Sorcerer looking at towards the Rainmaker. So I do feel that as a result of you shedding and clearing through your introspection, through the time of having introspection, and through the guidance with Bear and allowing yourself to be vulnerable in your safe place, this will shift and clear, and then this new energy, this healing energy will come through. I feel that the new moon in Leo this month is very much bringing healing activation to the throat chakra. And I say that because this card has come up in all the different readings, and there is the rainbow energy, which I see as healing, coming through to the throat chakra. There is an alignment of your energy as well. So as you shed all of this old stuff and you integrate your life lessons, and whatever it is that you've just recently been through, that you will get the answers as to why, when, and how you've grown, which will then push you into alignment with your authentic self, and then allowing this activation for your throat chakra to take place will fully align you to the spirit and your new journey. That will also happen through your introspection and connecting with your higher self. So do you feel that if you don't normally connect with your higher self through meditation, this may be a really good opportunity for you to do so? But maybe that spirit bear is bringing you messages from your higher self to help you realign and recenter to your true authentic self. It may be that the life, whatever this was, you may have either not fully been aware of how to be authentic or how to be true to yourself. It may have been that it was so difficult that you couldn't see your way through, and now on reflection you can see what it is you could have done differently, and as a result of that you are committing to making sure that you do that next time if this ever happens again. So there is some information coming through, and for some of you it's an acknowledgement of, by being true to yourself, that has allowed for all of this clearing and healing to take place, and you are coming into this amazing abundant energy. So I do feel that as a result of having introspection and clearing and realigning with the truths of yourself and the situation, you are now coming into your full being, your full essence. Some aspect of you that perhaps wasn't fully developed or grown is now coming into your awareness and your energy as fully developed and grown, and it's integrating and changing your energy into more grounded, abundant, fruitful energy that will attract more healthy situations, more authentic situations towards you. You are definitely gaining information and wisdom with regards to where you've been, and that is going to be integrated into your energy. I don't know if you can see that, but there is the third eye and crown chakra is activated with that circle. So there's two, but you can't see the other one. There's that circle and then that one on the third eye. So that to me is the new moon, and that's the full moon. So it may be a whole cycle that this takes place, from new moon to new moon, and then to the full moon after that, or the full new moon to the full moon, which will be 2 weeks. But I feel this is more 1.5 month cycle, but obviously just take what resonates for you. It may be quicker, it may not be. And I feel that you are, as a result of all of this, you are seeing all the choices that you could have made or have made differently. And this is also to do with how you can now move forward in more balanced energy, so emotionally balanced, and also balanced in your true heart's desires and authentic self. So for some of you this may be connecting in with a love relationship, so you may have just recently come out of a difficult love relationship, or for some of you, you may now be able to be ready to then enter into a love relationship that is more authentic and in alignment with your highest self and all the wisdom that you've gained through this experience. And then for some of you it's to do with what your next moves are, what your next opportunities are, and you deciding or weighing the options between what is going to be better supporting you through this next month. There are a lot of circles in the cards today, and that to me is coming forward as two things. One is full moon energy, so this is potentially going to be the next 2 weeks or the next week, month and a half. So it may come to fruition in the next 2 weeks once we've had our new moon, and then the full moon that comes through. I can't remember what it's full moon. Can't for the life of me think of what it is. Full moon in. Anyway, it's gone out of my head. Or it's going to be the full moon after the next new moon, which is the next new moon after Leo, is the new moon in Virgo. So it'll be towards the end of September that this comes to fruition for you. So just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I do feel that as a result of this, you are taking your power back and making decisions that are right for you from within your internal guidance system, rather than asking others outside of you externally for help. So whatever's happened here is realigned you with your inner knowing and your inner strength and your inner power to be able to make these decisions for yourself, for your highest good, based on your connection with Source and your connection in time out and introspection and growth. So I hope that makes sense for you. And I wish you all the best of luck, and let me know how these energies are unfolding for you over the next 2 weeks to month and a half. Alright, take care, all the best.